Danica Patrick has constantly been a trailblazer, smashing facts and making records in both IndyCar and NASCAR, in which she broke limitations for ladies in racing. But these days, she's been making headlines for entirely different motives. A series of her bikini pics and other scandals have placed her inside the spotlight, leaving fans bowled over by means of her modern-day controversies. What surely took place to Danica Patrick? Since making love to Danica Patrick, what other scandals have she observed herself in? Watch until the stop to discover. Danica Patrick is an American former expert racer, motive force, and virgin. Henry co-signed the comments. And virgin. She is known as the maximum successful female in the records of American open-wheel vehicle racing, especially after she won the 2008 Indy Japan 300 because the only girl in an Indy Automobile Series race. Danica changed into born to working magnificence, mother and father who owned a coffee save and a tumbler organization. In her high college, she was a cheerleader, but whilst she became no longer racing, she spent her time babysitting for a family. Initially, Danica notioned that she could be a secretary, veterinarian, or a singer, as she had no hobby in racing. But she and her sister discovered that they loved go-karting and requested their dad and mom to buy them one every. Soon after, Danica commenced karting in Wisconsin. Her father turned into her group leader, and her mom recorded her statistics. As a beginner, she had no function models or idols, however, became simply that specialized in what she desired to do. From a young age, her mother and father have been especially supportive of her diverse hobbies. Before she got into pass karting, she enjoyed racing on a lawnmower and four-wheeler. By the age of 10, Danica's dream was to come to be a race vehicle driving force and an engineer. In her first race, Danica crashed into a concrete wall at 25 miles in, keeping with hour due to a brake failure. She escaped unhurt. In her next race, she completed second out of 20 drivers. Gradually, she completed second out of 20 drivers. Gradually, she advanced her eye-to-foot coordination, setting extraordinary age-tuned statistics at McKeona Raceway Park and Sugar River Raceway. She additionally dabbled in snowmobiles, motocross, and midget car racing. At age 13, Danica desired to transport to California in order that she ought to compete throughout the 12 months. However, her parents declined due to their organizations. Still, she traveled across the Midwestern United States to race. Her circle of relatives additionally bought merchandise, offering her to help with the travel fees. Her dad and mom also imposed a rule that said that she could not undertake activities that could damage her public image. This earned her 10 nearby karting titles in some years. Soon after, Danica dropped out of high school while she changed into 16 in her junior year, with the consent of her mother and father. She obtained a GED certification and moved to England by herself, transferring her profession ahead. After moving to England to compete in the Junior Formula Series, Danica's profession started as a trailblazer in motorsports. English profession started as a trailblazer in motorsports. Her time in England helped her hone her competencies and resilience against a fierce international opposition. Danica's IndyCar debut got her in 2005 with Rahal Letterman Racing, where she speedy made waves. In comes the Rookie of the Year award at the Indianapolis 500 and the IndyCar Series. Her historical win on the 2008 Indy Japan 300 cemented her function in racing history, making her the primary woman to say victory in an IndyCar race. She constantly carried out properly even on the Indianapolis 500, including a third-place finish in 2009, the best for a girl motive force. In 2010, Danica transitioned to inventory vehicle racing, becoming a member of NASCAR's National Collection and later the Cup Series. She sold racing accessories to racetracks prior to competing in the Indy 500 and later became the first female Masters selection and later the Cup Series. She made headlines again, while she became the primary girl to secure the pole function for the Daytona 500. In comes a Pinnacle 10 end. During her NASCAR career, she broke different careers inside the male-ruled spot, amassing 7 Pinnacle 10 finishes inside the Cup Series, earlier than retiring in 2018. Danica's career is described by her relentless determination and capacity to inspire others, especially girls, to pursue their goals in motorsports. And past, her groundbreaking achievements maintain to resonate, proving that passion and perseverance can power fulfillment on and off the track. This also attracted extra media attention, as she became a standing discern in motorsport. But as Danica went on to interrupt limitations in her profession, she additionally confronted one-of-a-kind challenges. Even if Danica changed into the maximum a hit girl in American open-wheel automobile racing history, she faced lots of demanding situations at some point of her profession. That's what life is like. She faced funding troubles through the years, especially in 2002, while her funding ran out and she or he had to return to the USA. As a race automobile motive force, she also dealt with different injuries, like in 2004, while she became hospitalized with a concussion after an inquisitance. Danica's final race had a stunning crash in 2018 when she misplaced manage of her vehicle and hit the wall. This crash is now referred to as the Danica Double. Danica turned into handling other injuries, along with a crash while she changed into the Outdoor Global at Pinnacle Pace. As Danica's profession superior, she had to address getting to know curbs. For instance, while she started out dealing with inventory vehicles, she had to learn how to manage them, as these caused consistent crashes. But one of her worst demanding situations became gender bias. Since she changed into a girl, she faced a number of demanding situations due to her gender. They have become a variety of media scrutiny and controversy from lovers who had been calling her a gimmick or exposure stunt. She additionally faced a number of pressure to win races as a girl, as many say that women drivers are held to a better standard of fashionable than guys, and that makes her pressure to complete much more projects than guys. Danica did no longer best face gender biases, but she additionally defied stereotypes, proving that women could excel in the highest levels of racing. Her early profession was hard, as she faced skepticism from peers and enterprise insiders who doubted her capabilities due to her gender. What's greater? It was hard for her to stable possibilities in motorsports, especially considering the fact that many teams hesitated to invest in woman drivers. She subsequently silenced critics in 2008 through winning the Indy Japan 300 as the first lady to win an IndyCar race. It also debunked myths about women's bodily and intellectual talents in excessive stakes racing. Even whilst she transitioned to NASCAR in 2010, it turned into tough for her to master stock automobile racing, and plenty of thought that she would be not able to do it as a lady. Despite these demanding situations, she have become the first lady to steady a pole position on the Daytona 500 in 2013. Beyond the track, AB represented January 17th at Flagstaff, Tennessee for Railroad Reporter's Patience. And besides this, she has become the first lady to steady a pole position on the Daytona 500 in 2013. Patrick's resilience and achievement have inspired limitless women to pursue their dreams in motorsports and other male-ruled fields. She used her platform to project stereotypes, showing that expertise and determination understand no gender. By overcoming rejection, group choice struggles, and societal biases, Danica Patrick no longer motivationally biased, but additionally paved the manner for future generations of women athletes. Her legacy is a testament to the energy of perseverance in the face of adversity. Danica became properly known as a pace demon who is usually turning up the velocity at the racetrack. However, her lovers soon found out that she had no trouble heating up the media. In truth, Danica Patrick images depart little to creativeness, as she showed up her trim and toned discern in a purple warm bikini a few years after turning into the primary girl to win the IndyCar Series race. While sunbathing in Maui, Hawaii, she sported a two-piece bikini, and her images were all around the net after that. Many fanatics additionally spotted the tattoo, which sat at the base of her lower back. It became of an American flag, which attracted a whole lot of interest for her patriotism. She changed into sitting on a chair wrapped up in a towel due to the recent climate. Rumors flared up once more some years later when it became discovered that she had split from her football participant boyfriend of years, who turned into Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. Many stated that she became displaying her ex-boyfriend what he become lacking, while she published snapshots of her bikini body in a leopard print piece at some stage in A Lady's Journey. Many stated that she had been under strain after the cut-up. However, it appeared to be untrue when she was noticed smiling lots, whilst her pictures left little to the creativeness. It confirmed that she regarded even higher as she modeled a leopard print bikini while on a speedboat. She showed off her tan-toned determine on social media, pronouncing, "Others additionally noticed her tattoo once more. That is, on her decreased back. The snapshot Speedy circulated at the internet, leaving little to the creativeness of all her enthusiasts. Another photo that circulated on social media changed into certainly one of her in a blank tank top that studied Namaste beaches at the front and brief shorts, with a lot of her lovers praising her appropriate searching body. Still, her pictures maintain to circulate round, mainly if she keeps to maintain in shape and engage in everyday exercises as an athlete. Breaking boundaries in a male-dominated industry, Patrick have become an image of perseverance, ambition, and the strength of representation. Her historic victory on the 2008 Indy Japan 300 made her the first girl to win an IndyCar race, solidifying her area in the annals of motorsport history. Beyond her on-song accomplishments, Patrick's success served as a beacon of opportunity for aspiring women drivers worldwide, proving that gender should never restrict capability. Throughout her career, Patrick faced skepticism and gender biases, however met these challenges head-on, always demonstrating her talent, determination, and resilience. Her success opened doorways for girls in motorsports, inspiring destiny generations to pursue their dreams, both in racing and different traditionally male-ruled fields. Patrick's story isn't best approximately reaching greatness, however, additionally approximately shattering stereotypes and redefining what's viable. Even after retiring from expert racing in 2018, Patrick stays an outstanding parent inside the racing network and past. Her paintings as a media analyst and commentator lets in her to proportion her information and passion for motorsports, even as her entrepreneurial ventures exhibit her capacity to reinvent herself and thrive in new arenas. By excelling as an enterprise girl, author, and podcast host, Patrick demonstrates that reinvention and flexibility are key to long-time period success. Patrick's legacy extends beyond racing. So how can Patrick's legacy extend beyond the racing? She embodies the significance of tough paintings and determination, displaying learn how to overcome obstacles and leave an indelible mark. Her journey inspires not handiest girl athletes, however, absolutely everyone striving to break obstacles and acquire excellence. Danica Patrick's existence and profession are a testimony to the transformative strength of perseverance and the importance of challenging limits, making sure her area is a long-lasting source of notion.